Big-time baseball here on MLB Network. Today, Game 3 of this 4-game series between the Chicago Cubs and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Major League Baseball on MLB Network is next. Trevor Bauer gets the start for Los Angeles in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This will be interesting. This guy won the NL Cy Young Award last year. He's a solid pitcher, Matt. And one of the things he does, he throws the ball into the strike zone, and he's not afraid of contact. Solid pitcher.
Into the box is leadoff man Jason Hayward, and we are ready for
Leading
baseball.
Off the afternoon for the Cubs, the right fielder, Jason Hayward.
First pitch of the AB on its way. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Dero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps, line to line. This team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Even at a ball and a strike, here's the pitch. High in the air down the right field line. There to look it in his bets, and that's out number 1.
Batting second, the second baseman, Nico Hoerner.
In now is Nico Hoerner, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Knuckle curve down below the knees. 1-0. And it's fouled away. Now the 1-1 pitch. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Yanked the slider across that time, laid off for a ball. Fouled off. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with a strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
So here is Chris Bryant, and he enters play today, currently 5th in the National League batting race.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
First pitch fastball runs a bit too high. It's ball 1. Ball 2.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Just underway here in Southern California. Fouled away. Now the 2-1. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. Cubs are down in order, and now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Dan Winkler gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Here's Mookie Betts. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. And a base hit, so he goes after the first pitch he sees, and he's on to open up the inning.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dad. Sent it back right where it came from.
So next to bat will be Andrew Benintendi, entering this one with a top 10 National League batting average mark.
Boy, this is a really good hitter, but he's desperately been struggling recently at the plate. His average is still good, but it's dropping fast. He needs a quick turnaround.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Dan, D-Row, the Cubs, as they take the field here this afternoon. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to clean up their recent trend right now, they're going to have to find a way for it to start on the mound. They can't go out like last game and allow a bunch of runs and not play sound defense behind them. Both those things are going to have to change if this team's going to get it going in the right direction.
Well, I'll tell you, he doesn't look very comfortable on this mound right now. This mound isn't the same one that he pitches at home. I know they all look the same, but they're not all the same.
The 2-0 on the way. Betts gets his lead at first, nobody out. Throw over to the bag, and he'll dive back in. Three and 1 to the Dodgers left fielder. Corey Seager will be next. Now a move over to first. Runner back standing. The 3-1 pitch finds the zone to fill the count. 3-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
Corey Seager.
Here's Corey Seager as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball. 1-0. The numbers: 282 to start play, 15 long balls, and 48 driven in. Betts is on the move. Pitch outside. The throw. And Contreras nabs him with a strong throw to second.
They're showing they're not afraid to be aggressive on the base paths so far in this one. But we'll see if this caught stealing slows that down a bit. Managers never like to run into outs, so they might play it a little safer going forward.
Now the 2-0 to first. Throw cleanly into first, and that ends the inning. He played an inning. No score here on MLB Network. And that'll bring in the Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. His numbers against Trevor Bauer, he's had absolutely no success. 0 for 14. He's gone down on strikes 8 times as well. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And a base hit, the first of the game for the Cubs.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 44.
Now to bat, Anthony Rizzo. And for him, you have to think a turnaround is coming. Clearly not going his way of late. From the belt, kicks and deals. Nope. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Ball 2 now. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
The 2-1 home. And he fouls this one off. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Jock Peterson waits on deck. The 3-2 pitch. And that misses for ball 4. And it's first and second now with nobody out.
Always tough to issue a free pass, but especially troublesome when you give up a single right before that to start the inning. We'll see if he can figure out a way to wiggle out of this.
So to get his day started at the plate, Jock Peterson trying to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And this pitch just about saws him off as he can't get extended at all. It's strike 1.
In a big spot like this, you have to be looking for something you can handle. That pitch bunched him up completely, so I think he's trying to do a little bit too much right now.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
This is the pitch I think we'll see a lot from him in this game. The cutter darting in on the hitters in the opposite batter's box. It can be a real effective pitch when it's located well, and that one was right there.
Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. His numbers against Trevor Bauer, he's just 2 for 12. Now the 0-1. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2. Happ over at second. Rizzo at first. One gone. High and deep down the left field line. Long run for the left fielder. And no one will track it down. Another 0-2 coming.
1 ball.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Scooped up to second for 1, but 1's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue. Coming in for his first at-bat, Ildemaro Vargas, as he's been in a pretty good stretch over the last 10 or so ball games. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. That misses. 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The 2-0 pitch. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
He's really going to need to keep the walks down in this start. He's in danger of walking the second guy in 2 innings here.
Cubs shortstop with a 3-1 count.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
The 3-1 pitch. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
That's a nice job to work that walk right there. Even if it doesn't lead to anything on the scoreboard this inning, it prevents the pitcher from having to lead off in the next one. Just one of those small things that might go unnoticed, but in the end, make a big difference.
Next to hit for the Cubbies is Dan Winkler. And he does so with 2 gone in the inning, but with the bases loaded. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
Had him fooled as this is popped up back behind short. Seager is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. A couple of walks, but no damage. More of MLB Network's Saturday Baseball after this. So here's Cody Bellinger. He's definitely a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the National League in that category.
Hey, D-Row, up steps one of the best power hitters in the game. And actually, he hit one out of the ballpark in his last game.
Yeah, and I hear you talk about all the time they come in bunches for the power hitters, and that's certainly the case right here. Better be very careful throwing anything over the heart of the plate today.
Curveball is nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Lifetime versus this arm. He's 1 for 3. The 1-0. Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. And this one is gone. A home run. It's a solo homer for Cody Bellinger, number 22 on the year, and the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in this series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
The catcher.
Here now is Will Smith. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 10 home runs and the RBI count at 35. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. No outs, nobody on. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Woo, not a spot you'd expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
I think he had his mind made up. He was swinging the bat and trying to protect before the ball even left the pitcher's hand. That pitch wasn't even close. He would have needed a flagpole to hit that one.
At the plate, Justin Turner, as he'll take a look at ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Good tailing action there. It's 1-1. Now the pitch. Line drive to left. Peterson is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Well, he hit that ball pretty well, but the only problem was that he pulled off it just a bit. The location was a little on the outer half, so he would have hit it even better if he would have stayed through the middle of the field with it.
Next up is Max Muncy, as he'll lay off a curveball in the dirt for ball one. The batting average down in the low 210s. 18 homers, 39 driven in. And it's fouled away. Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. And it's 1-2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's one pitch away from getting out of this inning without any further damage.
Here comes the 1-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
The 2-2. Strike three on a pitch in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. We've played two. It's now 1-0 LA.
Welcome back to Dodger Stadium, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their boys in blue this season. At the start of the day's action, they come in having issued the fewest walks in the league, while carrying around the best overall ERA as well. Talking with one coach earlier, he told me how much pride their pitchers take in attacking the zone. He said they all have dynamic stuff, and they have a lot of confidence that if they're just throwing a lot of strikes, the velocity, movement, and deception of their pitches will take care of the rest. Guys, it's a staff that will come right after you, but they don't think you can hit it either.
Jason.
All right, Heidi, thank you. First pitch on its way. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Benintendi's got it, and there's one away. And with one gone in the inning, let's give you a look at the current standings in the National League West entering play as you see where the Dodgers find themselves in the division race. Up next, Nico Hoerner struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Fouled off.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. One out, nobody on. Fouled away. Fastball, strike three called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are two away.
I like how he worked him backwards for that strikeout there. He wasn't showing the fastball early in the at-bat, but then went back-to-back once he had the hitter down in the count.
Here's Chris Bryant now, as he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off. Ready on 1 and 2. Frozen on strike 3 for the final out of the inning. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. They still trail 1-0. Now at the plate is Chris Taylor. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season.
Taylor.
First pitch on the way. And that's inside for a ball. 1-0. And the pitch. That missed. Close. It's ball 2. Two balls and a strike. Now the 2-1.
That's a ball.
You can bet they'd love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
So now the pitcher, Trevor Bauer. This is a textbook sacrifice situation, so let's see if that's the call. He's set. Here it comes. And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. One there. On to Rizzo at first, and they get them both.
Now
Oh, that's the last thing you want to happen when you're trying to bunt a guy into scoring position. He got it down, but you have to deaden the ball, too. Otherwise, these infielders just eat it up and turn it into a double play.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. 1 for 1 with a single so far. The 1-0. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Now the 2-1 is in off the plate.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
There's the good fastball, and he can't catch up. 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Full count still. The next 3-2. Popped him up. Bryant is there for it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here this half. On now to the top of inning number 4. Dodgers out in front, 1-0. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the former first-rounder and Pittsburgh area native Ian Happ. 50th pitch of the game on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Waiting on it is Benintendi. He's got it one away. So one away here in the Chicago fourth. And into bat next, the left-handed hitting first baseman Anthony Rizzo. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he'll reach second now with one away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
So next to bat will be the left-handed hitting Jock Peterson. As he'll lay off a slider too low, ball one. Both teams with just 2 hits apiece thus far. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And it's fouled away. Could have been 3-1. Instead, it's 2-2.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes. Next to hit will be Wilson Contreras. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Bauer pauses. Here's the first pitch. The set and the 1-1.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
The 1-2 pitch. Now a fastball as he has to lean out of the way there.
Most good pitchers know that they have to work inside and sometimes even come off the plate to keep hitters from getting comfortable up there. I think that was part of the intent with that last pitch.
He's set. The 2-2. Rizzo stands at second with 2 gone. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. The left-handed hitting Andrew Benintendi stands in. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Fielder, Andrew Benintendi.
From the stretch. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. 0-1 count. Here it comes. And, oh, he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
Looks like he was trying to bust him inside, and he might have held on to it just a little bit too long. Just like that, the leadoff man is aboard.
Next at the plate will be Corey Seager, as he will look at a curveball right on the black. Apparently, it's strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Has a look, now the pitch.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt, but he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
The 0-2 delivery. And this one gets away. And it's not in time, as he's in well ahead of the throw. And forget about the double play now, as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch.
Well, when you throw a breaking ball in the dirt, that's the danger. You have to trust your catcher, but this one skips away, and the open base takes the double opportunity away with it. Might prove to be costly.
Here comes the 1-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
From the stretch. Line hard down the line and right. But this is going to be a foul ball, as that keeps things at 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Now Corey with a swing and a deep drive to right. Back goes Hayward to the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away. Had a long way to go to make that running catch, and here it is again with the show track numbers. Took a great angle at it, showed nice closing speed, and ended up running close to 110 feet to finally bring it in. No doubt in efforts his teammates are appreciative of. Cody Bellinger at the plate now, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park, just like he did back in the second. And a breaking ball in the dirt that time for a ball.
This is the cat and mouse that I love right here. You take the pitcher deep last time up. Now you're 2-0 again. No way he gets a fastball right here.
Too high, and it's 3-0.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Three 3-0 count. Here it comes.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And that misses, ball four. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Next to hit is Will Smith. Struck out in his last trip to the plate.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and a strike to count. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. High in the air down the right field line.
With 1 out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
Slow roller down the third baseline. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Now
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. 2-strike RBI base hit. The ball wasn't hit very hard, D-Row, but from a hitter's perspective, you'll take it any way you can get it.
Yeah, in today's day and age where everyone's looking to go deep and can go deep, not many guys have a legitimate 2-strike approach. This is one of those players, and that's exactly what he did. Shortened his stroke a little bit, didn't try and do too much, and came through for the team.
Into the box now, Justin Turner. As he takes a cold strike on the black, it's 0-1.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make-or-break moment in this game. When you're playing a first-place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in the game and then mount a comeback.
The 0-1. Outside for a ball, 1-1. From the belt, the pitch. And he takes a called strike 2. Takes this the other way to right. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll hold that runner at third as everybody moves up a base, and they're loaded with 1 away.
As the pitching coach heads out to the mound, I think this is probably just a case of giving your guy a chance to catch his breath, pump him up a little bit, let him know that he's got it under control.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's 0 for 1 thus far. This one's flared off to the right side, and that's in there. Base hit. 1 run is scored, and the second run will score. It's now a 4-0 game, and he is in there.
Hey, not hit all that hard, D-Roll. He muscled it out there for a 2 RBI base hit.
Yeah, I don't care, Dan. Lawn dart, off the end of the bat, jam sandwich, doesn't matter. Found himself some green grass and gets 2 ribbies.
Now into the box, Chris Taylor. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from them on the defensive side of the ball. Stranding the rest of those guys out here feels absolutely essential for them at this point.
First pitch on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
Usually when you score a lot of runs in one inning, like this inning, you're doing a lot of things right. And how about this? A sac fly to drive in another run. They have to be happy with this.
Next to dig in, Trevor Bauer. First pitch on the way. Ball one as he lays off below the zone.
Cubs have someone working in their bullpen now as a right-hander's begun to get loose.
The 1-0 delivery. Inner third let go. It's a called strike.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And he strikes him out here, so he's able to stop the bleeding a bit as this side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. We played 4 full. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Cubs nothing. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cubs to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with the big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
Ildemaro.
He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Ildemaro Vargas is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Borderline pitch right there. But as a low ball hitter, you can live with that as long as the umpire doesn't give him north as well.
Seager into shallow center. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Javier Baez will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. And he takes ball 1. The average sits at 286 here to start play. 4 home runs and 15 RBIs. The 1-0 is laid off for ball 2. Popped him up. Smith is there. And that's the second out of the inning.
Now batting. Right
Next to stand in is Jason Hayward. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now here's the first offering. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. No runs, 2 hits, no errors so far for the Cubbies. Fastball taken inside for a ball. 2-1 now. All even now. 2-2.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
Full count now. Count still full, 3-2. 2 out, nobody on. And take a good look there as this misses for ball 4, and the Cubs have themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, they've been unable to get to this guy, so they'll take base runners any way they can get him. At the very least, you make him work from the stretch and add to his pitch total.
Into the box, Nico Hoerner, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. First pitch on its way. Hayward is off of first with 2 away. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone. Here comes the 1-2. A runner on first with 2 away. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Cubs strand 1. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. He said it was clear his guys were locked into their at-bats from the very first pitch, and that's something they emphasized in the pregame meetings. He's happy they got the message, as now they've gotten into the bullpen, and they put up some solid run production in the early part of this game.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Jake Arrieta, the 6'4" right-hander, comes in out of the bullpen to do the pitching. So now into the box is Mookie Betts. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play.
Mookie Betts.
And the pitch. And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
To short, hit hard. He's got it. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. The Cubs are into their bullpen now as there are the final numbers for their starter. Not what he had in mind before the day started.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
Andrew Benintendi stands in as he checks his swing here for strike 1. 5 runs, 5 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing
5,
all over the place.
shortstop,
Now that's his 6th
Corey
strikeout of the series. They've
Seager.
really got him figured out.
Here's Corey Seager. Lifted the other way out to left center. And he will reach up to make the catch. Oh, what a play that time, as that ball had extra bases written all over it. But with that catch, the inning is over. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. It's the Dodgers 5 and the Cubs nothing. Digging in next will be Chris Bryant. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, let's see if he can work a walk, maybe a knock, ground ball with eyes, something. Catch a gap to get this offense going. 2 hits as a team can start demoralizing your confidence. But if he can get on, start some traffic in motion, we might have something.
First pitch on its way. A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
A ball and a strike now. Hit in the air down the left field line.
Giving chase is Benintendi.
He's there and records the first out. So now to the plate, Ian Happ. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And now the first pitch. Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone. A 2-ball, no strike count to the Cubs center fielder. Outside and low, 3-0. Waiting next is Anthony Rizzo. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Up next for the Cubs, the first baseman, Anthony.
Next up is Anthony Rizzo. He doubled his last time up.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
From the belt, the pitch. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And he'll try to hold back on the pitch inside, but he pretty clearly broke the plane that time. It's strike 2. From the stretch. Oh, and he's really got the strikeout pitch working now as he notches number 9 in the ball game. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
Here's Jock Peterson now as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Count is even at 1-1 to Peterson. Happ, the runner at first with 2 gone. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. That's a foul ball off to the left, and it moves to 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. A shot down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Cubs. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Cody Bellinger.
The center fielder, Cody.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Weak roller right side. Fielded cleanly, and that's the first out.
Now
So the next to bat will be Will Smith. Outfield shaded a bit to left center. The first pitch. The windup and the 0-1.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-0 hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
0-2 pitch is a sinker that misses, but he's still in command. 1-2.
That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them, potential double play situations, or to get that jam job with no one on base, that tapper right back to the pitcher. One of the toughest pitches to hit in the game.
Justin Turner.
Into the box, Justin Turner. As he'll watch a curveball that bends in there under his hands. It's strike 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Swing and a liner. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers, as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. So in now for Chicago, Wilson Contreras. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
Offense just needs to find a way to get that pass the baton mentality. Starts one at bat at a time. I know they need base runners clearly. Maybe if they could get a few guys on the pillow, someone can bop one and get them back in this.
And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes.
You know, when a guy starts to get tired, you often see their breaking stuff start to flatten out, but that's not the case here. Still has really nice finish on that slider, as we just saw.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
So now to the plate, Ildemaro Vargas, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Flew out last time up. The 1-0 home. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
Not sure if that was a great take or if he got locked up on a 2-seamer running away, but either way, it worked out well for him. That's a well-thrown pitch, though.
And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Betts is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out. David Bodie gets the call as a pinch hitter, and he'll get a chance with 2 out and the bases empty. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. 268 the average for him coming in. 6 home runs and 22 RBIs. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1.
I think when a team starts struggling, certainly offensively, it's just guys try and play above their pay grade. Know who the best players are in the lineup and try and get on base to set them up.
To 1-2 now.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well, keeping his pitches to a minimum, locating his fastball to both sides of the plate, good command of the off-speed pitches, very little traffic on the bases. So far, he couldn't have drawn up to be any better than he has been so far in this one.
This is on the ground over to first, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Cubs are down in order. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Robert Stock will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far. Last half of the 7th here, and here comes the first baseman, Max Muncy.
The first baseman, Max Muncy.
And the pitch.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Softly hit toward the hole. Scooped up. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The batter, number 3.
One gone now in the LA 7th, and in to hit next it'll be the ever versatile Chris Taylor. Now here's the first offering. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. One out, nobody on. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Stock has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Man, I really don't know how you swing at that. He must have had his mind up he was going to swing as soon as the ball came out of the pitcher's hand.
And a wave and a miss on a ball that was way out of the strike zone. There are 2 away now.
Well, we'll see a lot of these power arms coming out of the bullpen in these days, but it doesn't make it any less impressive to me. I love watching guys come in and blow smoke right by guys.
A.J. Pollock will pinch hit here with 2 outs and the base is empty. First pitch on its way. He'll enter play with that batting average, still shy of the 220 mark. 7 homers and 25 driven in. Now the 1-0. Fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. High and deep to left. This one's got plenty of distance. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
Yeah, and you could see he just made a mistake. He was cruising in the 7th, getting the first 2 outs, but then he offered up one that caught a little bit too much of the plate. This one got up and out of here, ruining what looked like a good appearance out of the bullpen.
The batter, the right fielder, Mookie.
To the plate now, Mookie Betts, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
2 out, nobody on. 2-1 now to Mookie. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Peterson has a read on it. And that will end the inning. But the Dodgers add on courtesy of this solo home run. We're through 7 this afternoon, and this is now a 6-0 ball game. Blake Treinen has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. And now back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Stepping forward, Jason Hayward. No hits to this point. Now here's the first offering. Not what he wanted to do there with the slider as it misses well above the zone. This is driven to right, and no doubt about it, that one's way out of here. A solo shot that time off the bat of Jason Hayward. Home run number 9 on the year, and they're on the board at 6-1.
Well, there's nothing that makes you feel as helpless as a ball like this. The pitcher and the right fielder were wishing and hoping it would hook foul right of the pole, but no such luck. Off the foul pole and gone.
Standing in now, Nico Hoerner, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball, 1-0. He could really use a knock here, 0 for 3 in the game so far. The 1-0 delivery. Not close. It's 2-0.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
He's set, and the 2-0 pitch.
All the makings of a big inning right here. One already left the yard, and the power hitters are coming up.
The 3-0 pitch is looked at for the first strike. 4 pitches, all takes.
He's showing a lot of patience here.
And I like that from a guy like him, Matty. He can do a lot of damage on a base pass with his legs, so there's no reason for him to get overly aggressive if he's not getting anything to handle.
He loses him on ball 4.
Wow, you know he's not happy with that call. When it crossed the plate, it sure looked like a strike to me. Seemed to catch a ton of the plate. That's a tough way to give up a walk, but he's got to put it behind him now.
In now, Chris Bryant. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball. Career against Blake Treinen. He's 0 for 4. The 2-0 on the way.
Hey, every ball club has that spark plug guy, and this is the guy right here. He usually ignites a lot of productive innings.
The 3-0 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 3-1. Corner on at first. Nobody out. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and no, he went around. It's strike 3.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
At the plate, Ian Happ, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0.
That's Bolton.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Now the 2-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
That swing had one purpose, and that was to put the ball over the wall. I guess he doesn't have much to lose with his team down this many at this point in the game.
2-2, here it is. He pulls this one into right. Betts is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first.
Now batting, the first baseman.
And that'll bring Anthony Rizzo to the plate. First pitch on the way. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 2 out with the man at first. Fouled away. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. The 1-2. Hit in the air to shallow center. Bellinger is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Cubbies draw a bit closer on the strength of this solo home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Cubs 1. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and standing in the outfielder, Andrew Benintendi.
Andrew Benintendi.
First pitch on its way. Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. The pitch. And now time is called as a beach ball has made its way out into left field here. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. He struck him out, the third time he's fanned in the game.
That's the third time in this game he's gone down on strikes. Not the game he was hoping to have when he was taking batting practice, but at least his guys are ahead.
Into the box now, Corey Seager, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Not providing much out of the 3-hole in this one. Hitless in 3 at-bats so far. There's a fastball pretty close that time, but ruled a ball. 1-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Line to second, where it's caught there for out number 2.
The center fielder, number 35, Cody.
2 away for the Dodgers here in the 8th. And that brings up the former National League MVP, Cody Bellinger. He's set, and the pitch.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
The 0-2 delivery.
Nope.
Well, there's the classic 0-2 wasted fastball. Not even close to the zone. We'll see what he throws on the next pitch.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And this will find the wall deep in the corner. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Stepping in now, Will Smith, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Checks his swing, but this will be strike 2 called. Bellinger at second with 2 down. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. So they can't make anything out of the 2-out double. More from MLB Network Saturday Baseball after this. Tommy Kahnle comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. New inning set to get underway, and in steps a former World Series hero, the outfielder Jock Peterson. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
He knows full well he's sitting on a hat trick right here. All he's trying to do is avoid the golden sombrero.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground. And that is into left field, so the leadoff man's aboard to kick off the 9th.
Hey, look at this guy compete right there. Nice base hit. Are you kidding me? He had already had the hat trick. He was staring the golden sombrero straight in the face, and he said, no dice.
Into the box, Wilson Contreras. Slider laid off for a ball. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ball game. The 1-0 is looked at for ball number 2. A runner at first with no outs here. Two and one.
That's the perfect pitch after you've just brushed a guy back. The hitter probably isn't sitting up there thinking you're going to flip something soft up there.
Man, and he's nowhere near that pitch. It's 2-2. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Ildemaro Vargas comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Runners on first with 1 down. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Bellinger is there, 2 gone. Cameron Maybin will look for some 2-out magic here as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at first. From the stretch. Good slider there, and he gets ahead of him 0-1. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 3 homers and 6 RBIs. And he falls behind 0-2. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. To the left side, but it's well foul. The Cubs are down to their final strike here. Change up, and he ain't buying it. 1-2.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
And these home fans are getting a little spoiled as they take the first 3 of this 4-game homestand. They might want to break out the brooms for the next one as they look to finish off with a big sweep.
6-1 the final tally today. The Dodgers took the lead in the 2nd inning and rode that until the very end. Trevor Bauer earns his 8th victory of the season as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. Dan Winkler was only able to work 4 innings as he takes the loss. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is our final lineup.